Welcome to Star Chat, the podcast that explores the wonders of the universe and brings you the latest news from the world of astronomy. I'm your host, Carl, and we're excited to have you join us on this journey through the cosmos. Today, we're going to talk about some amazing new developments in space exploration. From black holes to distant galaxies, we'll be diving into the latest discoveries that are helping us better understand the universe. But first, let's start with a fascinating story about the center of our own galaxy, the Milky Way. Recently, NASA released some stunning images of the Milky Way's core, taken by the Hubble, Spitzer, and Chandra X-ray telescopes. These images show a region of intense activity, with cosmic dust and gas whirling around a supermassive black hole. It's a truly breathtaking sight, and scientists are eager to learn more about this complex and dynamic region of space. But that's not all. NASA has also launched a new interactive tool called ViewSpace, which allows users to take virtual tours of these amazing images. With ViewSpace, you can explore the Milky Way's core in stunning detail, learning about the science behind the beauty of these cosmic wonders. We'll also be talking about some other exciting developments, including new discoveries from the James Webb Space Telescope and the latest news from NASA's Parker Solar Probe. And of course, we'll be sharing some amazing cosmic sounds that are sure to leave you starstruck. So sit back, relax, and get ready to explore the universe with us on Star Chat. We'll be right back with more fascinating space news on Star Chat. Welcome back to Star Chat, Didier. I'm your host, Carl. We're exploring the wonders of the universe, and today we have a fascinating story that's out of this world. Literally, our topic takes us to the planet Venus, often called Earth's twin due to its similar size and mass. But, despite these similarities, Venus is a world unlike our own, with thick clouds of sulfuric acid and a surface temperature hot enough to melt lead. Now, you might wonder what could possibly be interesting about such a hostile environment. Well, my friends, it turns out that the middle layers of Venus's atmosphere are quite different from its scorching surface. Temperatures and pressures in these layers are more akin to those on Earth, raising an intriguing question. Could life exist in the clouds of Venus? This is precisely what scientists have been debating, especially since the detection of phosphine in Venus's atmosphere back in 2020. Phosphine, a gas associated with life on Earth, sparked both excitement and skepticism among researchers. The debate has continued, with some studies suggesting that amino acids, the building blocks of proteins, could remain stable even within droplets of sulfuric acid. Now, China is planning to take this research to the next level by sending a mission to Venus to collect samples from its clouds. Scheduled for 2033, this ambitious endeavor aims not only to study the Venusian atmosphere, but also to search for signs of microbial life. Imagine it, a spacecraft venturing into the dense, acidic clouds of Venus, collecting samples that could potentially hold the key to answering one of humanity's most profound questions. Are we alone in the universe? The challenges are significant, of course. The dense atmosphere and lack of GPS or magnetic field on Venus mean that navigating and communicating with the spacecraft will be extremely difficult, but the potential rewards are well worth the risks. As physicist Sarah Seeger from MIT noted, even if there's no life found, the organic chemistry present in Venus's clouds is sure to reveal some of the planet's biggest mysteries. The prospect of exploring another planet for signs of life is a thrilling reminder of how much we still have to discover about our universe. And who knows? Perhaps one day we'll look back on this mission as a pivotal moment in the search for extraterrestrial life. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Star Chat. Welcome back to Star Chat, folks. We're closing out today's episode with a fascinating discussion about the future of space exploration. You know, there's been a lot of buzz lately about NASA's plans for the Moon and Mars, and we've got some exciting updates to share with you. It seems that the Trump administration has proposed a budget that would cancel the Space Launch System rocket and the Orion spacecraft, which were supposed to be the backbone of NASA's Artemis program. But don't worry, this doesn't mean that NASA is giving up on its lunar ambitions. Instead, the agency is looking to private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin to provide transportation services to the moon. This approach is often referred to as COTS, or Commercial Orbital Transportation System, which was first used by NASA to develop cargo transport systems for the International Space Station. The idea is that NASA would provide funding and guidance to private companies to develop their own spacecraft, rockets, and services, and then buy those at a market rate. Sources indicate that NASA would seek an end-to-end solution for lunar missions, where a single company would provide an integrated plan to launch astronauts from Earth, land them on the moon, and return them to Earth. SpaceX's Starship vehicle is already being considered as a potential candidate for this mission, and other companies like Blue Origin and Lockheed Martin may also join the fray. But that's not all. The proposed budget also includes a significant investment in Mars exploration, with over $1 billion allocated for new programs focused on the Red Planet. This could potentially lead to a robust Mars COTS program, where private companies would develop cargo missions to Mars, followed by crewed missions in the future. Now, some critics might say that this plan is too reliant on private companies, or that it's a gift to Elon Musk and SpaceX. But the reality is that this approach could lead to more efficient and cost-effective solutions for space exploration, and it's an exciting time for anyone interested in the future of space travel. So, what does this mean for the average space enthusiast? Well, it means that we can expect to see some significant developments in the coming years, with private companies playing a major role in shaping the future of space exploration. And who knows, maybe one day we'll see humans walking on the moon and Mars, thanks to the innovative spirit of companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin. That's all for today's Star Chat. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, remember to keep looking up at the stars.